We begin tonight with a big question surrounding a memorial to honor the 10 people that we lost in the Tops mass shooting 18 months ago. A commission to design this memorial formed about a year ago. The project's budget calling for a memorial piece between $13 and $15 million. It would be built with a combination of public and private money. There is a deadline for developers to submit their ideas for this memorial, and that deadline is just about 2 weeks away now, which prompted the 7 News I team to check in with the commission to see where things stand right now. As investigator Ed Dranch discovered, that memorial commission has promises, but no guarantees of real money.
18 months after the Tops mass shooting, the commission appointed to develop a memorial honoring the lives lost is yet to get any guarantee of funding from the city of Buffalo. New York State says it's committed just under $1 million for this memorial. As
far as a firm commitment, we do know that we have a commitment.
I sat down with Reverend Mark Blue, who's leading the commission. With a December 1st deadline for submissions approaching, the commission is operating without a budget, despite commitments and telling developers they should be operating as if this is a $15 million project.
And just to be clear, there is no money in the commission's hands right now.
There is, for the sake of the interview, there are a lot of things that are happening that I cannot divulge at this time. There is a pledge and guarantee that we will have funds to do what we need to have done.
But pledges are not tangible.
Correct.
So at this point, there is no money behind the commission.
At this point, there is no money.
No money. In fact, in the September commission meeting, newly published minutes show there was a conversation that a determination needs to be made as far as how much funding needs to be liquid at any given time. Short-term and long-term needs must be established, those minutes say. Designers selected to move forward in the process are expecting a stipend from the commission. And as minutes show, the AKG Art Museum, for example, paid its final 5 design firms $30,000 each. Again, Blue says the commission has no money, and the city of Buffalo couldn't tell the I-Team how much it would be contributing, let alone where that money would be coming from.
If I'm a contractor or I'm a developer and I'm listening to this, should I be weary of coming to you with a request for a submission?
No.
Why not?
Because this is a process in which a lot of developers, contractors have been through before. When we're working in something like this, we have a lot of individuals who are donating, who are doing in-kind service, and this is something that I believe a contractor and or developer would love to be a part of in making change and making wholeness into our community. So I don't believe, and we did talk with some of the individuals and contractors, some of the individuals who are on the team, and they said this is a normal practice and process in doing this type of work.
What is the timeline to get this money?
Well, hopefully we will have those funds within the next year.
And I think this money could be better used in the pockets of the community in that area.
Mark Talley's mother, Geraldine, was killed in the Tops shooting.
I think that money could be used to revitalize the area on the east side of Buffalo. Was it have community and green spaces? Was it having more money going to community centers so they can have a larger funding budget to serve those people in the communities?
As if to say that's how your mom's legacy should be remembered.
Absolutely.
I agree. That's the social enterprising, the investment. There are a lot of community partners and stakeholders that do this work. And I just want to see it come to life.
Ebony White's uncle, Hayward Patterson, was also killed in the shooting.
At that time when they were murdered and their lives were cut short, they were living. Whether it's another place of a venue or restaurants and entrepreneurship that is solely based in the lives of those lost and those victims, right? Creating more opportunity. That's what I would really enjoy being able to see.
So when will we actually see a memorial? And when will this commission get the funding necessary? Reverend Blue insists he's not concerned about a funding source.
We should have financing by next year.
With all due respect, the governor came into town right before Election Day last year, establishing this panel. A year later, there's still no money, and we could not see that money for another year.
Well, that is something that we realize that this would not be done in 1 or 2 years.
So what's the long-term play here?
The long-term play is hopefully, and I'm being maybe presumptuous, if I had a magic wand, I would say it's done tomorrow, but I don't have that. But we're looking in the next maybe year to 2 years, possibly.
In comparison to the Flight 3407 memorial, the Buffalo News reports the town of Clarence has ownership of the crash site turned Memorial Park after it was transferred at no cost. The families of Flight 3407 paid for 20 years of maintenance on the lot itself. The town of Clarence will take over thereafter. For the 7 News I team, I'm Ed Dranch.